stop wasting your time, not loudly, not dramatically, not with hype, shouting, or surface-level motivation. Quietly, with awareness. Because the most dangerous way to lose your life is not by failing, it's by drifting. Most people don't lose their life in one big, obvious mistake. They leak it. A little in the morning when they wake up without intention. A little at night when they scroll instead of reflecting. A little in conversations that go nowhere but feel familiar. A little in habits that feel normal because everyone around them is doing the same thing. That's how a life disappears. Not stolen, not taken. Given away. Slowly. Voluntarily. Daily. When kids walk up to expensive cars and ask successful people, "What do?" They think success is action. More work, more hustle, more effort, more pressure. They believe success is about doing more. It isn't. Success is subtraction. It's not what you add. It's what you remove. It's not what you do once. It's what you stop doing consistently, especially when stopping feels uncomfortable, lonely, or risky. That's the part nobody likes to talk about. Let me take you somewhere most people avoid. Not because it's hard to understand, but because it's hard to accept. The life you want is already possible. Right now. Not someday. Not after luck changes. But the life you have is protected by behaviors you refuse to question. Habits you defend. People you excuse. Patterns you normalize. Pause. The first thing I quit was people who drain without giving. Not enemies, not haters. Something far more dangerous. Energy vampires. They don't attack you directly. They don't openly sabotage you. They consume you quietly. They only call when they need something. They disappear when you're winning. They vanish when you're struggling. They reappear when they're bored, broken, lonely, or empty. They don't hate you. They need you. And need is heavy. I had a friend like that. Known him since childhood. Same classrooms, same jokes, same memories. And I made a mistake that millions of people make without realizing it. I confused history with loyalty. I believed time invested meant obligation forever. One day, I asked myself a question that felt uncomfortable, almost cruel. What does a real friend actually look like? Supportive, present, happy when I win, not threatened, available when I lose, not absent, honest when I'm wrong, protective of my future, not dependent on my past. Then I compared, and there was no overlap. I wasn't keeping a friend. I was keeping a habit, a familiar habit. And familiar doesn't mean healthy. So I stopped responding. Not with drama, not with arguments, not with explanations, with distance. And something strange happened. Space appeared. Silence appeared. And where there is space, new people arrive. People who want more for you, not more from you. Your energy today designs your reality tomorrow. And your environment sets your internal temperature, not your mindset. You can have the most positive attitude in the world. Put you in a freezer, and you still freeze. That's environment. Audit your circle. Silently. Ruthlessly. Because if someone makes it harder for you to grow, they are not neutral. They are expensive. They cost you focus. They cost you confidence. They cost you momentum. Next, I stopped asking advice from people who haven't lived the result. Advice feels free. That's exactly why it's dangerous. People love giving opinions. Few love paying the price of outcomes. I don't take fitness advice from someone unhealthy. I don't take business advice from someone without results. I don't take life advice from someone avoiding responsibility. Intent doesn't matter. Results do. Most people make this mistake with parents. Out of respect. Out of fear. Out of comfort. But advice creates destiny. If someone hasn't built what you want, they will teach you how to build what they have. That's not disrespect. That's math. If you want Olympic results, don't ask weekend athletes. If you want freedom, don't ask people who normalized cages. If you want growth, don't ask people who chose safety over potential. Success leaves clues, but only if you ask the right people the right questions and are willing to hear uncomfortable answers. Next, I stopped blaming. Blame feels good. It gives relief, it gives excuses, it gives comfort, and it steals power. When I blamed traffic, people, systems, timing, luck, I felt innocent and helpless. Blame keeps you clean, but weak. The moment I decided everything was my responsibility, something shifted. Control returned. Not control over the world, control over myself. You can't control events. You can control responses. Emotionally reactive people are easy to control. Anyone who can tilt you owns you. Responsibility is not guilt, it's leverage. Creators don't complain. They adjust, they adapt, they recalibrate. Next, I stopped saying yes to everything. Yes feels generous. Yes feels brave. Yes feels like opportunity, until everything becomes average. Saying yes to everything guarantees failure at something important. Focus is subtraction. Every yes is a no to something else, whether you admit it or not. The most dangerous person is someone who never says no, because their yes means nothing. Pick one direction, one craft, one obsession. Give it a decade, not a month, not a year, a decade. Ignore the noise, ignore the timelines, ignore the comparisons. Depth beats speed. Always. Next, I stopped being owned by my phone. Your attention is currency, and you're giving it away to people who don't even know your name. Scrolling is not rest, it's avoidance. Most people aren't addicted to phones. They're addicted to escaping a life with no direction, no clarity, no pull. Build a vision so strong that distraction feels painful. Turn off notifications. Silence the noise. If your life was exciting, meaningful, and aligned, you wouldn't need to escape it. Next, I stopped reading books and started studying them. Information without execution is entertainment. Knowledge only counts when it changes behavior. Read with a problem. Read with urgency. Read to apply. Underline. Pause. Execute. Teach what you learn. Action locks memory. Shelf help feels productive, but it changes nothing. Next, I stopped comparing myself to anyone but myself. Comparison destroys confidence. Quietly, daily, relentlessly. You're not late. You're not behind. You're on a different timeline. Compare progress, not position. Your uniqueness is not a flaw. It's your leverage. Everything you're insecure about is what makes you memorable. Trying to be someone else deletes your potential. Be you. Fully. Honestly. Unapologetically. That's how you stand out in a world full of copies. This isn't motivation. This is a warning. Life is not short. It's wasted. And awareness is the beginning of power. If this slowed you down, if this made you uncomfortable, if this forced you to think instead of react, you're in the right place. This is Cosmic Dominion. And here, we don't chase success. We remove what blocks it. Silence. Think. Then move.